What is up, everybody? We are back for part B of lesson 54, and it is almost Christmas time. It is our last class of the semester, actually, before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Helen, so we started this conversation where we are at a garage. We're at a garage waiting for what is up, everybody. We are back for to be part fixed. B. Right. So let's talk about this. So we have different ways we can say the place that our car is fixed. The place that our car is fixed, we can use garage, which is also what we use for garaging in our own house. We can use service station. Service station is more commonly used for a place where you would get your oil changed, but not necessarily make major things that need to be fixed on your car, or the shop. Because we oftentimes say, my car's in the shop. Okay, so my car's in the shop would be, for example, I need a ride because my car's in the shop. Can you give me a ride? So is an expression to say that my car is being fixed. So there's an important thing here. Chris at the end of the last class said, the place where I fix my car. Now, the problem with the place where I fix my car is that I don't fix my car. I always like to say there are useful men who fix their cars. I'm not a useful man. I can't fix my car. I have to have someone else fix my car. And there we use have to say, when we ask someone else or we pay someone else to do something, we can say we have that person do it. So I have my car fixed. Or for example, if you have someone who I call useful in your family, I have my son-in-law fix my car. So maybe your son-in-law is a mechanic, and you say, I every time that I have a problem with my car, I have my son-in-law fix my car. I have my son-in-law fix my car. So that means that I ask them to do it. Or, I mean, it depends on your position. You could ask someone, you could pay someone, or you could make someone, right? I have my daughters wash the dishes, right? So that could mean that I make them.
How kind.
Well, they're not paying rent, so they need to do something. So I lost the fight where I wanted them to pay rent because even as soon as you're 18, my dad wanted me to pay for food as soon as I moved back in with him after I was 18. So I'm from a different culture where you don't get a free lunch. There's no such thing as a free lunch, as we say. So
Really?
yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What does son-in-law mean?
Son-in-law. Does anybody know son-in-law, what that means?
I don't know.
Son-in-law deve ser enteador, não?
Genro.
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 Helen. Genro. Yes. So
Genro.
daughter-in-law.
Genro.
So remember, all of these in-laws é filho na lei. Porque não é seu filho, mas é seu filho na lei, right?
Okay.
So daughter-in-law, son-in-law, father-in-law,
Como
mother-in-law,
é enteado mesmo?
stepdaughter, stepdaughter, or
Stepson.
stepson,
Stepmother.
Step.
stepson,
Stepson.
stepdaughter. Agora, nós não temos step como carro, right? Step que nós falamos, aquele pneu extra, mas seria tão engraçado se nós tivéssemos, se fosse esse o sentido, que seria tão perfeito. Se nós tivéssemos step, isso seria perfeito. Porque aquela traste que entra na sua família que você... Não, no meu caso, a minha madrasta foi a pior. Então, foi bem step mesmo de carro.
Seriously?
Aquela extra que entrou e não serviu exatamente como o original.
Nossa.
Mas fazer o quê?
Seriously?
Como é que é step de carro, então?
Jacker.
No,
Jack?
careful. Yeah,
No?
be careful. Careful with that. No, jack é a coisa que vai para cima, que levanta o carro. We
Isso.
use spare tire. que é spare é extra, right? So é
Ok.
pneu extra, spare tire.
Professor, eu não estou entendendo muito bem assim, sentido de have aí. I have my son-in-law fix my car. O que
Então,
significa? Assim,
eu mando meu
Eu mando?
meu genro consertar o carro. Eu peço, pode ser mandar, pedir, mandar, pedir. What was the other one I said? Forçar, right? So it could be used ou pedir com a intenção de pagar. Pode ser isso
Okay,
também.
I have my son-in-law
I
fix my
have
bed.
so and you can also say I have someone take care of my plants, right? So Chris has a lot of plants around her house. So if she has a gardener, she can say I have a gardener take care of my plants. Eu peço para um jardineiro
Dinheiro,
com a ideia de pagar.
arrumar meu jardim. Ok.
Uhum.
Mas tem
I have a
outra
dresser
tradução.
to cut my hair.
I didn't hear, sorry.
I
Chris,
have
what was it?
a dresser, a dresser.
A hairdresser. I have a
A
hairdresser cut my hair.
I have a hairdresser to cut my hair. My
Sure.
hair. Okay.
Not my head. Yeah, not your head.
My
That's-
hair.
I had my mom cut my ear one time. That wasn't fun. Glassy, what were we going to say?
Tem outra tradução para spare? Não sei, eu tenho
Spare?
spare como uma
Spare tire.
coisa.
Spare is
Spare.
extra.
É o
Extra.
step do carro.
No,
Mas
mas spare tire.
não
Mas
tem-
spare,
não
tem
tem
spare
outra.
em várias coisas. Spare
É.
tire. If you can just say I have a spare. Spare batteries, por exemplo, baterias extras que quando
Esse
acaba
seria
de
extra.
acabar.
Ok.
Tá.
Back.
Yeah,
Não,
seria extra. Eu diria extra.
Ok.
Okay.
Ok.
Okay. So that's when we're talking about to have someone fix your car. So that's the important thing. Again, with the thing in I cut my hair. Usually, I've seen a lot of teachers say, a lot of English teachers who aren't native say you can't say I cut my hair. My sisters
cut
always
your
said.
hair.
My sisters always said I cut my hair, even though they weren't the ones cutting it. But we usually say I had my hair cut or I had someone cut my hair.
Ok.
That's what we usually say. But there are people like my sisters. I always, whenever I see that, no, you can't say I cut my hair unless you cut your own hair. Well, my sister said it. So I asked my sister about it. I said, hey, did you guys say that? Because I keep seeing this from teachers all over the place. My sister was like, well, we said it, but we're not normal. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You're not normal. So that might be, it might be because they're not normal that they said that they cut their hair when someone else cut their hair.
But I always have someone to have my hair cut. To cut my hair.
Não, nem sempre. Na
I
pandemia
always
eu mesma
have
cortei meu
someone
cabelo.
to cut my hair.
Right. I cut my own hair often. I
Tá
know
bom, professor,
it's
não é difícil, né?
it's a lot of work. It takes hours. It takes hours. It's
Você
not
tem a
easy.
maquininha zero, né, professor?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They are
Não, eu
invisible.
mesma cortei meu cabelo.
And
E eu gostei de cortar.
I cut my hair so frequently that I have the same electric razor that I bought 7 years ago. I've had the same electric
Nossa.
razor for 7 years
Você
because I
comprou
don't have
aonde? Em
You have
Palmas?
your-
Americanas.
Ah, nas Americanas?
Nas
Are you
Americanas.
sure?
Yes. I'm
Não
chique.
acredito.
I'm
Não.
chique.
Não acredito.
Eu acho
Misturou
que Jesse.
Eu achei
Em
que ele
Tocantins
misturou
tem
tudo.
Americanas?
Hey, in
Hey,
Palmas
pelo
we
jeito
have
tem.
Americanas. What can I say? We also have a
Americanas.
van.
Porque
We have a van
chique.
too,
Aqui em Curitiba
so-
tem Americanas. Se sinta orgulhoso que tem em Palmas também.
Nossa, tem a van
Oh, I
também,
know.
ó.
Tem a van. No, we're almost first world.
A van
Okay.
também, nossa. professor,
Yes,
uau.
here we go. We have the Statue of Liberty in Palmas. Okay. All right. So we're talking about getting a car fixed. And you start a conversation with someone there. Hells, how would you say to Chris? Chris is another person waiting for their car to get fixed. How would you ask, qual é o problema com seu carro?
What's the problem with your car?
Okay, what's the problem with your car? Very good. What else can we say? What's the problem with your car is perfect. But there are other options too. What's the problem with your car?
What happened?
What
with-
happened
with your car?
what happened to your car?
to your car.
What's happened?
What happened? What's going on?
What's going on with your car? That works too. That's
Okay.
good. What's
good.
the matter? Remember, what's the
What's the
matter with your
matter?
car? Okay, so another way we could say, what's the matter with your car? What's wrong with your car? So we saw that, we just saw that with what's wrong. Okay. Chris, how would you ask assim? É problema grande?
Is it a big problem? Glass advanced.
Is it a big problem?
Não, I'm not.
Ah, Willy, where are you?
É,
Glass. It's
Não,
a
amiga.
big problem.
No,
Tell
it's
me
Not,
the
not
truth.
it's a big problem. Is it?
It's a
Like
big
you said the
problem,
first
tell me
time.
the truth.
Is it a
Okay,
big
is it?
problem? How about, does anybody know another way to say, for example, we use it probably more often in the negative. Não é grande coisa.
It's not a
It's
big
not a
thing.
big deal.
Yes. Is it a
Big
big
deal.
deal or
It's not
it's not a big
a big
deal?
deal.
Whoops. Okay, so is it a big deal?
As
It's not a big deal.
you said once, native people say big deal.
Big deal. Yes. And we can also use it to be sarcastic. We can use
No.
deal to say, someone says, well, guess what? I just made 200 reais. And I say, big deal. Grande
Okay.
coisa. Grande coisa.
Depends on the intonation.
Right. It does. It completely depends on the intonation.
The intonation.
Very good.
Depends on the intonation. Emphasize.
Okay. So big deal can often be used to be sarcastic.
Okay.
Next, Glass, how would you say to Helen? Alguma coisa séria?
Uma coisa séria. Is it something? Não sei. Serious? Não sei, professor.
Serious,
Eu acho que
okay,
não é
come
melhor.
Yeah.
Assim?
Serious. Yeah. Is it?
Não,
is
mas
it-
não é dessa forma que vocês falariam melhor, né?
No, is it anything serious or something serious? Yeah, that's
Eu
it.
sabia.
Serious?
Tá.
Anything
But
serious.
remember, you can use anything or something in the question when you form a question. The books and many teachers say you need to use anything, but in practice we use something as well.
Okay.
So where I'm from in the Northwest, we probably use something in questions more than anything. So we go against what the books say. So Helen, não, nada complicado.
No, not complicated.
Complicated, yeah, nothing complicated. Or you can also use no big deal to translate
No big
for
deal?
nada complicado.
No.
No big deal.
Not big deal. No, not big deal.
So
Too
careful,
bad.
Chris, not a big deal or no big deal. If you say
No big
not,
deal.
if you say not, you have to say not a big deal or no big deal, because no big deal is an expression. That's it. No big deal. 3 words, no big deal.
No big
Not
deal.
a big deal then is more grammatically correct.
Okay.
Which means, obviously expressions that are grammatically incorrect are more often used than expressions that are grammatically correct.
But the correct is it's not big deal.
No, what we use more often is no big deal. That's what the expression, like I just said, the expressions that are grammatically incorrect are often what we use more than a grammatically correct sentence. So it's not a big deal would be
Okay.
the
Not a
grammatically
big deal.
correct
Too bad.
sentence, but
Okay.
no big deal is usually what we usually say.
No big deal.
No
Okay.
big deal. So especially like somebody spills water or something on the table. You're like, no, don't. They're like, sorry. No, don't worry about it. No big deal.
No big deal. Okay, you bet.
All right. Very good.
You bet.
How would you say, that was Helen. So Chris, how would you say, o mecânico disse que o carro vai ficar pronto em meia hora?
Mecânico. The man that
The man that, I like it,
your car
fixes.
fixes, the man that fixes your car What the end of that sentence? I forgot.
O mecânico disse que o carro vai ficar pronto em meia hora.
The man the man fixed your car, said your car is ready in half of time.
Half
30
of
minutes.
time. Half
30
of time
30 minutes.
is very deep. Half of time. Meio do tempo.
Okay.
How do
30
you say-
minutes.
30 minutes, right? But how do you say meia hora?
Okay. Meia hora. 30 minutes.
30 minutes, right? But that's not meia hora. That's 30 minutos.
Okay. Half of time.
No, it's not half the time. É metade do tempo. That's not
Okay.
30 minutos. É metade do tempo para alguma
Sorry.
coisa.
I forgot. Sorry.
Who can help for meia
I was
hora?
kicking.
I was kicking. Oh, no.
Oh, it's
Meia
okay.
hora.
Or 30 minutes, no?
Okay,
No,
it is
there's
Half an
technically
hour.
half
Half
an
an
hour.
hour.
Half an hour. There we go.
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Yes.
Half
Okay,
an hour.
but let's go back to the man who fixes your car. That's a little bit complicated to say mecânico.
Ela
What
complicou
does-
tanto,
What,
né?
what,
The
what
mechanic
could I say?
said,
Mecânico.
Helen, go
the
ahead.
mechanic said the car will be ready.
No, ready. Uh-huh.
Ready?
in half an hour.
Very good.
In a half
mechanic
hour.
said
No, in a
The
half
car will be
hour.
ready in a, so you can say in a half hour or in
Ready.
half an hour.
In a half hour or in a half
In
an hour?
half an hour.
In half an
In a-
hour or in a half
an
hour.
hour.
Yes.
In a half hour.
Now I have
Okay.
heard some native speakers say in a half an hour,
In
which
a
is
In a
hour.
half an hour.
yeah, but that's not correct.
Mechanic?
So in a
his
half an
name
hour
is-
is one of those things that's used that's not correct.
Mechanic. The mechanic?
Mechanic.
Mechanic. Yeah, not mechanic.
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 The mechanic
Mm-hmm.
will be fix my car.
No. Will be fix my
No.
car. No.
Will fix my car.
Precisa
Just
There we go.
complicar.
the
Okay.
mecha- Eu adoro falar o biju só. Ai, how damn I am. No,
All right.
be just fix. Okay.
Uh,
Class, advance.
Lassi, how would you say o que tem seu carro?
O que tem seu carro? Professor, assim, você pega pesado, né? What's
Class.
the matter with your car?
See, that wasn't pesado. That was easy. What's the
Não,
matter
mas
with your
não
car?
é
Very
assim
good.
que vocês falam, né?
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, it is. What's the matter?
Então
What's
tá
wrong
bom.
or what's the matter? Yeah, they're both. they're both
What's
perfect.
wrong?
But they're both fine. What's the matter is also very, very common.
I have no
Uh,
idea. I am not a mechanic.
There you go. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not, as I would say, I'm not useful. I don't know. I put gas in it and
Yeah.
I drive it. And that's
just
that's
drive
about it. That's it. Helen, how would you say para dizer, não está funcionando bem. So if Glass asked, what's wrong with your car? What's the matter with your car? How would you say não está funcionando bem?
Ixi, isso não está funcionando, tem uma expressão, né?
Yes.
Não sei.
Ai, eu não
I don't
lembro.
know. I don't know.
It's not.
Yeah, good. Começou bem.
It's not. It's not. It's not. Funcionar.
Working.
Worked well.
It's not so, but se tiver to be,
E tem que ter
Not
ING.
working
yes, it's not working
well. Bem.
well. Good.
Right.
Yeah, it's not working well. It's not working well. How would you say, Chris? Para dizer a verdade, nunca funcionou bem. Para dizer a verdade, nunca funcionou bem.
To tell you the truth, it's not it is not fixed. Well,
Não foi consertado bem. Talvez seja verdade, mas não é a nossa frase.
okay.
Nunca
Okay.
funcionou
Ever.
bem. Para
It's
dizer a
not
verdade,
worked. It's not sorry. It's not worked well. It
how do you say nunca?
ever,
Never.
never. Okay. It is never worked well.
Okay.
No, it's never worked well.
Yeah. So you can say, and probably the most correct would be it, like I heard, I think you did this on accident. It's never
Never worked
worked
well.
well. So this is made up of
It
what?
has. It
Yeah.
has.
Good. Yeah. So
No,
it's here,
It has.
but
It-
it's just 1 second. So it's can be a contraction of it is or it has. So this is correct.
Okay.
Okay, so it can be a contraction of either one. So this is a correct sentence. Now, most people or many people would say it never worked well. Although that's not correct, right? We know that in this case, it's still not working well. So the more correct would be present perfect, but there are many
Yeah.
native speakers who would use the simple past.
Mhm.
But your sentence is more
Never
correct.
worked well.
Okay. Helen, how would you ask? Eu quero saber por que que não funcione bem.
I wanna know why
wanna
it's
know.
not. I wanna
I
know
don't know.
why it's not working well.
Why-
Funciona ou funcionou?
But it's not worked well.
Funciona.
Working.
Mhm. Why it's not working well. How would you say, Chris? Quero descobrir por que não está funcionando bem.
I wanna find, or I wanna figure out. I don't know what's the better. I wanna find what happened with my car.
Okay. So to find is achar.
What happened?
Achar alguma coisa.
Sim.
Ok? So descobrir,
To
principalmente,
figure out.
principalmente informações is to find out.
Okay. I wanna find out what is going on. Okay. Figure out. Find out.
Okay, so you can use figure out or find out.
Okay. With my car.
All right.
I wanted to figure out.
Oh, careful now. I
what
wanted
happened.
to. Nunca I wanted
I
to.
wanna figure out.
Figure, year.
I wanna figure out
Mhm.
with my car.
What's
I
wrong?
don't know what's wrong.
What's wrong with my car? Yeah, you can't say I want to figure out my car. A menos que você não tá entendendo o que tá acontecendo, sabe?
Uh-huh. I wanna figure out. I wanna figure out what is wrong with my car.
Mhm. I want to
Okay.
figure out what's wrong with my car. Very good. Very good. Very good. Let's go on here. How would you say, Helen? How would you say? O homem disse Não consigo ler a minha letra.
The man said nothing.
The
The
man
man said
said-
nothing because Willy doesn't active to read
Entendi.
himself wrote.
But what he wrote, he himself wrote. Okay, here we go. I fixed it. Here we go. Helen, how would you say? O
homem disse.
O mecânico, na verdade. O mecânico disse que estará pronto em 2 horas e meia.
Mas então. The mechanic said the car will be ready.
So como vermelho, right? Vermelho.
2.5
ready.
hours.
Will be ready in
2.5 hours. A 2.5 hours.
Oh, sem porque não é singular. 2.5
Então,
hours.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Yes, because it's plural. Good. 2.5
2 hours and a half.
No, por isso
Não.
mesmo que eu coloquei. 2.5 men, right? Like the TV show. 2.5 men, 2.5 hours.
Okay.
A tendência é querer colocar 2 hours and a half por causa do português. Mas é 2.5. 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.
Okay, 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour, 2.5 hour. Okay.
2.5 hours.
All right.
All right.
How would you, Chris, how would you say,
I forgot.
estará pronto já já? Ou logo logo.
It will be ready right now. No, já já não. Right now, no. It will be ready. It already. No. It will
In a minute.
be
In a
ready
minute, okay.
in a couple
Já,
of
já.
minutes.
In a couple of minutes. So remember, we have right now that
Right now é agora.
I agree with
Já.
you. I agree with you
Como é
would
que eu
not,
falo?
but
It will be ready.
so
Right
we
now.
talked about before because it can't be ready right now. Right now é nesse momento. Não pode ser
Nesse
futuro
momento,
com
agora,
right
isso.
now, right? So
É,
não
não é
dá.
já já.
So,
Já já.
If
não é
I'm
não.
if I'm at a restaurant and I am angry, I can say I ordered my food 45 minutes ago and now my order is wrong. I want you to fix this right now. I want you to fix this right now. Okay. Then the waiter could say, yes, I will take care of that right away. So
Okay.
right away gives the idea of something that is
Já, já.
coming,
Right away.
coming gives the idea of something that is coming, já já, but it's not something that is in this exact moment, like right now. It's not,
Okay, right
it's
away.
not present. And it's also used, in this case, it's used as something that is more polite. It's more polite for the waiter to say, I will take care of that right away, than I will take care of that right now. It's possible to say that, but right away is a little bit more polite.
Okay, it will be ready right away.
Right away. Mhm.
Right.
It's
Right.
most often
Right.
used in service situations, in restaurants, in like car service, or in whatever kinds of services that people are doing for you. So it could be
Okay.
like at a hotel, for example. The room's not ready yet, but it will be ready for you right away. Right? So it means that it has that idea of já já. It'll be vai estar pronto já já. So it gives that little bit.
Okay, I'm ended. No, I am ending. O verbo to end pode conjugar assim?
Well, it depends.
Estou terminando meus
Fini-
estudos.
Finishing.
Já.
Finishing. Completando. Quando é completar, é finish.
Ok. I am finished. I am finished.
Se tiver to
Okay.
be.
I'm finishing my studies.
Uh-huh.
My studies
Uh-huh.
right away. No?
Yeah, it's
Já.
more like I said,
Já
it's more.
estarei terminando.
Yeah, but it's more connected with service. It's more connected with service.
Nessa situation, já, como fala, já estou terminando meus estudos.
Very soon.
Very soon, ok.
Very soon, yeah. Very soon
okay.
é o já que seria mais nessa situação.
Ok.
Okay, so there we go with já and right away.
Já, daqui a pouco.
Daqui a pouco, that's good too. Só que daqui a pouco, às vezes, ele vai chegar daqui a pouco, né? E sabemos, todo mundo envolvido sabe que não é daqui a pouco. Daí não dá para right away. All right. Let's go with Glass. Can you hear us?
Ok.
How would you say o carro vai ficar pronto em 1 hora?
The car is gonna be ready in an hour.
Very good. Helen, how would you say já faz 2 horas que estão trabalhando nele, no carro?
Nossa Senhora. Olha que eu esqueço as palavras mais bobas. Já. Professor, eu esqueci.
Okay. Chris, do you remember já?
Already.
Already.
Already. Already.
Already é já.
Uh-huh.
It's already 2 hours that they are working in the car.
Working on the car.
On the
To
car.
work. Okay, but are they still working on it?
Ainda estão?
Yeah, but that's my question to you. Ainda estão. Are they still working on it?
I don't know.
In the car?
Are they still working on the car? No momento que você fala essa frase, já faz 2 horas que estão trabalhando nele. Ainda estão trabalhando nele?
Present perfect.
Ainda estão, então é they have been working.
They
Have been worked in the car.
Okay, so se usar have been, daí é present perfect continuous, precisa o gerúndio. They have worked ou they have been
working. They have been working.
Então, é present continuous, né? No caso.
Well, present perfect continuous, se vai usar dessa forma. Pode
Então,
ser present perfect simple or continuous.
Acho que tanto faz, do jeito que
they
você
have been working the car.
On the car.
On the car.
Yeah, so why work on?
They are
Working. Okay. Why on the car? Because it's a phrasal verb that means trabalhar em alguma coisa.
Okay.
He's in surgery. They've been working on him for an hour. Okay, so when we want to say trabalhar em alguma coisa, did you finish the report? I've been working on it all day. I've been working on it all day.
I've been on it all day. I've been on it.
Now, if someone asks, where are they working? if they are working in the car, fazendo alguma coisa dentro do carro, consertando algo dentro do carro, and you ask, where
Okay.
are they working? Where are they working on the car? They're working in the car, right? Because that's more specific. Not em geral estão trabalhando no carro, mas estão trabalhando no carro, dentro do
Sim.
carro.
Ok. Em alguma coisa dentro do carro. Ok.
Yeah. And the thing is that when we fix engines, what is engine? What does engine mean?
Engine. Motor.
Yeah.
Como é que você pronunciou? Engine.
Engine.
Engine. Engine.
So if they're working on the engine, they're not working in
Engine.
the car because that's not considered inside the car. The engine is considered outside of the car, not inside the car.
Engine.
Everything behind the engine is inside the car.
Engine.
The interesting thing is that we also have motor. Motor is the motor is something that makes something run. So o motor em total nós chamamos de engine, mas motor em inglês é só a parte que faz coisas rodarem. Então nem tudo que está lá na frente nós chamamos de motor.
Engine.
É engine, yeah. Só as partes que fazem rodar que nós chamamos de motor.
Okay.
Então acaba quase sendo um falso cognato. All right.
Okay.
Vas, where am I? Oh, there we are. Oh no, it's Chris, because Helen did that one. Chris, how would you say to the person who's also waiting? Diga-me sobre sua família.
Tell me about your family, please.
Tell me about your family. Vas, how would you ask him how many kids he has?
He? How many kids?
You have.
He can.
Yeah. So how would you ask him, the person who is also waiting, how would you ask him how many kids he has?
How many kids do you have?
Helen, he says, eu tenho 2 filhos, menino e uma menina.
I have 2 kids, one boy and a girl.
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 Good. Chris, how would you ask them if they're students?
Pardon? What am I asking?
How would you ask him if they're students?
Okay. Where? Where?
No, how would you ask him if they're students? How would you ask him if they're students?
If they're there. Students.
If they're students.
Are they students?
Yeah, exactly. So esse there, because remember, there pode ser deles ou pode ser they are. Contraído.
Isso que eu fiquei em dúvida, fiquei pensando, o que ele está falando? Depois eu entendi. Are they students?
Glass, how would you say, sim, minha filha é uma ótima estudante.
Yes, my daughter is a great student.
There you go. All right. If she was Glassie's daughter, com certeza. Are your sons good students?
Yes. Nossa, o boletim é tudo tipo quase 10 sempre. Uma beleza.
And would
Eles me puxaram, né? Não podia ser diferente. Oi.
Modesta demais a
Gente, não, eu sei, eu sou muito assim, mas é que é verdade, né?
Would they apanhar if they weren't good students?
Oi?
Would they apanhar if they weren't good students?
Não, eu nunca fui assim, imagina. Eles são porque eles são. Eles me puxaram, mas mesmo se eles não fossem, eu não ia apanhar. Claro que eu ia dar umas boas.
I'm just kidding.
Não sei, professor, agora você me pegou.
I'm just kidding. All right, Helen. Ela gosta de aprender.
She likes to learn.
To learn, very good. Chris, ela gosta de saber coisas novas.
She likes to know new things.
Glass. How would you ask? Ela estuda na universidade?
Ela estuda? No. Does she study at a college?
At the college.
Yeah. So this is
the college.
This is a trick question. In American English, what do we use the most to ask this question?
Então, não sei.
Is she in college?
Ah, tá.
That's what we would use the most. Literally, it would be, does she study at a university? But we don't usually ask that. We usually ask about college because remember, college is any kind of junior college, any kind of community college or university. It's anything that's after high school. Helen, how would you say? Não, ainda não. Ela só tem 15 anos. Bye.
Tchau, Gui. Ele só tem.
Não, ainda não. Ela só tem 15 anos.
She's just
15.
15.
She's just 15. Good. Chris, how would you say? Ela ainda é muito jovem.
She still be very young.
There's your B.
She still.
Yeah, não é ela ainda ser. Or start.
She still is. Okay. She still is very young.
Okay, very good. Glassy, how would you ask him how old his son is? How would you ask him how old his son is?
How old is your son?
How old is your son?
Helen, ele tem 12 anos.
He is 11.
12?
12.
Chris, ask, ele também é bom estudante?
He is a good student too.
Is that a question?
Is a question?
Yeah, it's a question.
Is he a good student too?
Glass, mais ou menos. Para dizer a verdade, ele não gosta de estudar.
Mais ou menos. Kind of, pode dizer aqui?
Perfect, yeah.
Kind of. Para dizer a verdade. To tell you the truth. Ele não gosta. He doesn't like to study.
There you go. Very nice. Ele gosta mais de jogar tênis. Helen?
He likes play tennis more.
Good. So he likes
tennis. He likes to play tennis more.
Não caiu na pegadinha. A pegadinha é para colocar he likes more, mas não colocou. Very good.
He likes to play tennis more. No,
he likes to play tennis. Mas não esquece também o to.
To play tennis more.
Very good. Nice job. He likes to play tennis more. Chris, bem, ainda há tempo se ele tiver só 12 anos.
There is time if he had 12, if he was 12.
If he remember what we talked about when we talk about se ele tiver. If he is, porque é se ele tem, right? Não é
if he is 12.
If he's somente ou só 12 anos, if he's only 12.
Não entendi a frase.
bem.
Ainda há tempo.
Se ele tiver, não é futuro, isso.
Talvez seria melhor se ele tem, mas dá para ser em português, se ele tem 12 anos, ainda há tempo.
If she had time.
Não, mas não está dizendo, não está falando do futuro. Se ele tiver nesse momento 12 anos.
If she,
right? If
she is,
it's he, goddammit. It's he. Se ele tiver 12 anos.
If he.
Thank you. If he
is.
He's 12.
If he is, right.
Still.
So if he is 12 or 12 years old, there is still time. Or in these kinds of sentences, if then sentences, we can invert them. We can say if he's only 12, if he's 12, sorry. If he's 12, there's still time, or there's still time if he's 12. We can go either way.
Okay, tanto faz. Okay.
Yeah. We can put, these are called
how can I say in English? Tanto faz. In English.
Either way.
Either way, okay.
De qualquer jeito. Yeah.
Either way.
Qualquer dos dois jeitos would be the, but we wouldn't say it like that. Okay, let's check our friends and see.
Let's check our friends. Let me see. Olha a minha cara. Não. Quem merece? Quem merece?
Voltou, Plínio voltou, professor, minha irmã mandou uma mensagem em inglês e no final tinha escrito solid, oh my gosh. Mas eu não sou, eu não vou falar sobre isso.
Oh my goodness.
Essa é de família, então não vou falar.
Okay?
Penso que pode ser palavrão. Yes, it is a palavrão. Good evening, guys. Hello, Rafael. I'm working on my muscles to get in shape. Wow, nice. Good job. The girls look a bit apprehensive today. I think they're worried about how to say, I hate raisins in my rice on Christmas. Rafael's hilarious. That's good stuff. All right. That's it for us today. That's it for us for December. We will be back in January. What is that? The second week of January, third week of January? Let me see here. January 17th is when we're planning on coming back.
What's day? 5?
I
don't know.
What?
What's day?
What's the date? No, what day? Monday.
Day. What's day?
No, what's day? You don't say what's day. You say what is the day, or what is the date, or
what is the day? What is the day?
Monday. The day it'll be Monday, January 17th.
Nossa, professor, quase final de janeiro, ô louco.
Yes.
Gostoso, hein? Que férias grandes.
I have a lot to work on the online course. Also, check out the online course. When I do the video for it, I'll put it up and to the right. Don't miss your opportunity to get in early on the online course. It's going to be cheaper for people that start at the beginning. All right. That's it. If there's nothing else. Merry Christmas. Yes.
Gente, boas festas. Feliz Natal, boas festas.
Yes.
Para todo mundo. E a gente se vê na telinha depois.